generated from the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. The fourth spot held by Paul George.
Those are some tremendous athletes, as we're used to seeing at that spot on the floor. You know, they can pretty much all give phenomenal individual performances on any given night.
And most nights, that's exactly what they do. Every team wants and needs scoring from the small forward position. And all of the players on that list provide it.
And here is Hill, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And it's Hill. That time the assist by West. Hill's got 5.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Irving kicks to Irving. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, as you know, Clark, he's been in a lengthy slump, but I saw him taking the extra time with some extra shots before this game.
From what I've heard, it was at the suggestion of his teammate. He's been slumping and struggling, and they're both hoping that some extra shots will get him back on track.
He hits the second from the line. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here is Miles, covered by Irving. They grab their own miss. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Love with the screen for Irving. Love inside, covered by Hibbert. Love, no luck. And Miles kicks to George. Hibbert, the pass to Miles. Indiana moving it around. Miles with another miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Good on the shot.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Pacers trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
On the wing, George. It's back to Hill. Dishes it to George. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And in last year's season series, things did not go their way.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's West. Following the basket by LeBron James. Miles. It's blocked. They retain possession. And he gets it to go. Cleveland leading by 4. Irving drives in. And it's Miles with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Now, he had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Verajao with a screen on West. Here's Irving. No good with the layup.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now, here is Hill. 5 points in the game. The feed to West. It's back to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. They double him with Irving. And David West, the bucket on the assist by Hill.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
The Pacers making a change here. Scola's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And he was disruptive defensively, too, Kevin. Really aggressively trying to make plays. In fact, he had 4 steals during that game.
Thompson misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. George dishes to Hill. He kicks it to Hibbert. There's the pass to Miles. Scola, a screen on Irving. Here is Miles, covered by Irving. And it's sent back by And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for C.J. Miles, and it's Hill penetrating. Mahinmi passes to Hill. Out to the right wing. Mahinmi kicks to Hill. Rejected by Irving, and they'll keep possession. James outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Hill kicks to Hill. It's back to Hill. Pass to Hill. Hill against Irving. Hill drives in. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Brooks checked in for
your Pacers, Solomon Hill.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Brooks kicks to Hill. At the elbow, it's George. And they're going to count the bucket and to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You don't see many tall players with that kind of speed, Kevin.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Pretty good performance from the free throw line last season. He was about 84% from the line.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Here's Irving, and he gets it to go. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
Down low, West and Hibbert. The backcourt, Hill and Miles. And it's Hill in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Varejao setting the pick for Irving. In the corner, it's James. Three-pointer. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. Dimes in their last game against the Nuggets made some major contributions. He ended up with 35 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. Perhaps a performance like this can get his team on the same page and turn around their fortunes.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Checking out the game LeBron is having, he has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Clock at 6. Hill dishes to Miles. Miles with another miss. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Ennis is checked in. Irving passes to Irving. Varejao setting the pick for Irving. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Irving's got 9. Indiana trailing here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Indiana. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, the Cavaliers down 5 spots from them.
Well, for Indiana, unfortunately, mediocre is a word we've often heard used to describe their overall performance this season.
Yeah, I expected them to be a few rungs up the ladder from where they are. That drive, that motivation has been sorely lacking.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
Hibbert with it. Guarded now by Irving. And Miles kicks to Hill. Pass to Hill. The dish to West. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, not great numbers for him at the line, but not terrible either, about 70%.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Indiana has its hands full guarding against Irving.
10 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Now, he's anticipated the ball movement down low. He's finding angles. That's why he's able to go up there and really control that glass area with his shot blocks.
Irving against Hill. Here's Miles, and the rejection by Love. Shot's good from West. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, we're still in the first half. I mean, the way this thing is going, this could turn into a wild one. They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Hibbert dishes to Hill. To the inside. Stolen by Varejao. Irving passes to Love. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Love with the screen for Irving.
In a moment here now to check out the numbers for Irving. 8th in free throw percentage. And he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
Steve, you mentioned his top 10 free throw percentage. I mean, it's really a strong part of his game, and he's the kind of guy that if you're defending him, you don't want to foul him. Make him earn him from the field. Don't send him to the line.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. And for the most part today, they have been. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Outside Irving. Feeds it to Ennis. Back to Irving. Inside. And it's Ennis that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Anderson.
And a look at the top 3-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do.
Roy Hibbert. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading. Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Irving gets a screen from Irving. Shot clock at 6. Love right side. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's really set them apart today, guys. That success from the mid-range.
Well, these are 2 teams that clearly you've seen the difference in offensive philosophies here.
And Miles kicks to Hibbert. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Hibbert's got 7.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Irving attacking.
Flying through the air. Yes, sir.